But then people called you. Hey, people called you. Somebody called you.
Một ngày đã ao, nung có chi John balik mon kung ka ingleg na tentlain da ao. Imo o kami non tewi. Chita kwang te po pon ne sepu. Toa re day mon. Mo name the mon day American da. English 900, Book 2, Lloyd 8, Mananaka ba. Unit 10, Asking Question. Kalan chop gog, saman smike. Intonation, ram sign ton J. Where were you yesterday afternoon? No tonight lapay tungo jing tay alo nai name tamang lao.
I was at home all afternoon. Ako ngô chen go. Manang damong. Do hỏi tan quang tangora.
I was writing some letters to friends of mine. Chu bajap loid ni nyai sang sa charang ro sa hai ua mo kao ra.
What were you doing at about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon? No tonight lapay tungo chen tay. Papon di go. Munay klon tamang rao.
I was listening to the radio. Kalang tamang titaw balay ramasign that.
What were you doing when I called you on the telephone? Ko u chat to hom pong. Janang nai wu. Mo nai klon sabat mang rao.
When you called me, I was eating dinner. Ko nai chak nang do hom go ua go. Ua shia mong jana so tungwa that.
When I saw Mr. Jones, he was talking with John Smith. Ako ucha Mr. Jones go. Ni tak mong cha ka John Smith at.
While you were writing letters, I was reading a book. Ko nai chui mong loy go. Ua about mong loy that.
While we were having breakfast, John was talking on the telephone. Ko poi ta chi mo chana lapay mu kaya go. John chak tamong to ham rat.
Can you guess what I was doing this morning? Lapay nugi na mo ua klon bat among thou go. Nai ting kia tai ha.
I can't remember what John was doing yesterday afternoon. Nu tonight lapay tungo chieng tay. Mu John klon sabat tamong rao ham go. U something hit that.
I've forgotten what he said his address was. Tonight tan among ye le hom logo or what at that.
I've forgotten what time he said he had dinner last night. Nu tonight tom tay. Như le quên chi chana. Patong go u what ara.
They called us just as we were having dinner. A cowboy shit mong jana baton go. Ni tao check nang do hom that.
Conversation. Bua me hon galang takja. Were you at home yesterday afternoon, John? Nu tonight lapay tungo chieng tay. Nai manang tamong pado hoy had John.
Yes, I was. I was at home all day yesterday. Yeah, name that. No tonight they name the mamado ho atang tungo that.
What were you doing yesterday? Nu tonight te mu nai klon sapat tamong rao.
I was writing letters most of the day. Chui tamong loy atang clock tungo that.
Did you see Mr. Green yesterday? Nu tonight te nai chơi Mr. Green con ha.
Yes, I saw him. I saw him last night at the university. Yeah, chui lanye that. Paton long cling tay. Chui ni bado takasaw tay that.
What was he doing when you saw him? Ako nai chơi nhiều wu. Mu ni klon sapat tamong rao.
When I saw him, he was talking with Mr. Sullivan. Ako chơi nhị vụ, nhị tak mong cha có Mr. Sullivan that.
What were you doing when I called you by phone last night? Nửa tiếng nay batan tới có ua chắc to hom có nai go mút nai clone the mong rao.
When you called me, I was just leaving the house. Ako nai cook ua go, ua chat that no hoa that.
Where were you going when I called you? Ako ua chắc to hom go alo nai a the mong rao.
When you called, I was going out to the movies. Ako nai chak mong to hom go, ua apoy rit tam nyan that.
When you were at the movies last night, I was working. Ako nai bay mong rut tam yang go ua clone the mong come on that.
Did you work hard? Kamalon nai my bun grot the mong ha.
Yes, I did. I worked until nearly midnight. Yay, ustai klon kamlon jeka krap paton sakaira.
What did John say he was doing last night? No the night baton that John Hum lo mo klon the mong thou.
While you were at the movies, John was writing letters. Ako nai bay tamong rip them yango, John chu tamong loidra.
I haven't seen John today. Where is he? The one now who hit John that ye named among the night law thou.
Were you at the doctor's office yesterday? Nu tonight that night manun tamong padog paton aja ka uya.
Yes, I was. I went to his office at about 4 o'clock. Yeah, name that no the night that bought bonnet go or I lo roin baton ye that.
Did you see Dr. Rice? Nai che aja ka ui Rice kom ha.
Yes, I did. What were you doing yesterday at 4 o'clock? Yeah, chơi that. No the night that call bought bonnet go một night clone sapat among thou.
While you were at the doctor's office, I was writing letters. Ako nai manung tamong padom aja ka ui go chu tamong loidra.
Who were you writing letter to? Nai chui pajab loy jarang ni gao thou.
I was writing to friends of mine in New York. Chu pajab loid tereng rosai pada New York tera.
I have to write some letters too. Or les they chui loy manam tamang come that.
Where were you yesterday afternoon, Mr. Brown? Nu tonight lapay tungo chiang tay ala nai manum tamang ra, Mr. Brown.
I was out of the house all afternoon. No the night lapay tungo chiang tay or that an ho atang kla tungo that.
I called you on the telephone at about 3:30. Ko bapot na dito wak uchak to hom jaring nai gorat.
When you called me, I was at the university. Ako nai check to hom go uaga omanim tamang bada takasaw that.
Did you see Mr. Sullivan at the university? Bado takasaw to nai che Mr. Sullivan kom ha.
Yes, I saw him for 2 or 3 minutes. Yay, which ni bought ba po minute that.
What was Mr. Sullivan doing when you saw him? Ako nai che go mo Mr. Sullivan glon sabat the mong rao.
When I saw him, Mr. Sullivan was reading a book. Ko Mr. Sullivan go ni bao tamang loy that.
You saw Henry last night, don't you? Bado lon glon tới nai che lo Henry ra he sing hang.
Yes, I did. He was busy when I saw him. Yay, that. Ako ni go. Kamalon ni shoy tamang that.
What was he doing when you saw him? Ako nai che go mut ni glon sabat the mong rao.
When I saw him, he was watching his favorite TV program. Ako uche ni wu, ni boy tamang parang ni they jot ot aji John de tao palayram sign de brat.
Did Mr. and Mrs. Brown call you yesterday? Mr. Brown go Mrs. Brown go. Chắc nang to hom getting nai gom ha.
Yes, they did. They called us at about 3 o'clock. Yay, chắc nang that. Ako bought one of these that you thought chắc nang to home. Jirang boy tao that.
What were you doing when they called you? Cô nhớ to chắc nang to hom go. Mu nai to kum spa mong rao.
When they called us, we were having a late lunch. Ako ni tao chắc nang to home without shit mong jana la do tungo la ju mong gao rat.
What time did Mr. and Mrs. Brown have breakfast yesterday? Nửa tối nay tới Mr. Brown có Mrs. Brown. According lo chia na la bai na vi rao.
I've forgotten what time they said they had their breakfast. Ni tao hom la lo according lo ni tao shit jana la bai na gi go or what at that.
When you called me last night, I was addressing some letters. Don luôn glen tới cô nai chắc nàng to ham go. U chu chút mong an tamong lo ra.
How many letters did you write last night? Paton non glen tay nai chui tamang loy muji tanah rao.
While you were writing letters, I was reading a book. Ako nai chu loi go. U bok tamong lo ra.
I was home part of the day. I went to the doctor's office. Kawak kawi tungo go. Umanim tamang bado hawara. Some go alo roin betom aja kawi gam that.
Did you go to the doctor's in the afternoon? Ako la pai tungo chiang tới nai a lo roin baton aja ke ui gom ha.
No, I went to the doctor's about 10 o'clock in the morning. He saying that ako la pai nugayi. But trong na đi tới o alo roin tom aja kawi gam that.
While you were at the doctor's, I was sleeping soundly. Ako nai mnung tamong bado baton aja ke ui go. U tôi slun tamong phơi ra.
What time did you wake up yesterday morning? No tonight la pai nugayi tới nai ka tao no sa tôi mo chi na đi rao.
I didn't wake up until nearly 11 a.m. Check out crop tak chumuna di go. U hay katon start namra.
While you were sleeping soundly, I was doing a lot of things. Ako nai me tôi talon tamong gao o kalon tamong kamalon that. Ni me pe kalang sam hot gao tang gun that o ka kita sa ja sa kaya sam hot ni.
Thank you everyone for watching. I am very grateful. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.